severely depressed right now. Anyways, I just am severely depressed right now, so, but anyway, I'm stupid because I'm severely depressed right now. I'm severely depressed right now. I just got a reminder I gotta get my nails done tomorrow and I don't feel like it. I'm severely depressed. 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 I'm severely depressed.
How was that? That was good stuff. You know where the first time you saw that? You saw it here. Not anywhere else. Some other reaction channels, they just take Chantel footage, they stitch it together, say, here you go, and then they get paid for it. Over here, it took me hours to put that together. That's all original work. You didn't have to have that anywhere else. And if you think I did a good job, slide on down the bottom right-hand corner and hit Chantel's angry mug. Say, hey, that was pretty good. You did some original work. I told you with the first episode. You will be entertained, and I am delivering. Bottom right-hand corner, just hit that. Will you hurry up? Hurry up, because it's taking too long. You're looking at my cartoon. Go to the bottom right and hit Chantel's angry mug. Okay, stop looking at my cartoon. This is episode 4. Episode 4. My original plan was to start reacting from you see the bottom right? That's when Chantel said on July 10th, no more mukbang. That's it. And then I got the channel together on the 12th, and by late in the evening of the 18th, I got my first reaction done. So I was gonna go see that one at the bottom right. I was gonna go and then follow me off to the left, do that one, and then the 400-pound life one, and then when she's on the bench. And I've done those 3 already. And I was gonna do number 4, which is the chips are gone, and then 2 days ago, go to the top left. On July 22nd, she said, oh, I'm not feeling well. And she started talking about being severely depressed. I think she's been here. Because with the first 3 videos we already had, and with the comments I've gotten from you folks, we already been talking about one of my subjects that I wanted to raise here, which is Chantel says she's depressed. She's not depressed. She's not. People who are really clinically depressed do not, do the things she does. And we already talked about it, so I'm going to start repeating myself. So I figured, I'm going to have to go jump ahead to what she just did 2 days ago. So that's the order, right? The bottom right, I did that with 1, and then left over at 2, left over at 3, and because what she talked about 2 days ago, line number 4 is going to be up there, top left. All right, let's get into it. Now, check this. You folks are going to be proud of me. I took this straight to Chantel herself. She did that thing on the 22nd. I get in there the same day. And you know what I'm highlighting everything? That's to show you this isn't in Photoshop. This is like a screen grab. A little screen grab movie of me telling off Chantel. I wrote her. I gave her. You're going to have to pause this and read it later, okay? Because if I read this, we're going to be slowed down for about 2 minutes. So pause this. Or actually, do me a favor. Watch the video. Come back. And then watch it again and pause it. And you can read the comment that I said to Chantel, and there I am. Yeah, come on, hit it. Where am I going? Come on, hit the comment button. Hit the publish button. Come on, hit it. Come on, hit it. There, okay, right? So I told her off real good. You gotta be proud of me for doing that. Yeah, you can pause it now, read it if you want to, or come back later, okay? I just want to let you guys know that I did my job! Now, we are starting with a little bit on freeze frame. That is Chantal getting ready to do an acting job. She's sitting down there with the camera. She's already thinking to herself, I'm going to tell them all I'm depressed. If she was really, for real, clinically depressed, she couldn't make all the videos she's been making for the past 3 years. She is such a liar and a horrible person. This is a real insult to anybody you might have known that's been really clinically depressed. It's no picnic, and she is exploiting it. She's just sitting around. She's feeling a little bit blue because she's not making enough money fast enough with the garbage that she produces. So she sits there and says, "Oh, I'm severely depressed." She can't even hold together long enough for this acting performance. She's giggling and laughing right in the middle of this. All right, let's do it.
Hey guys. So I'm going to try not to fidget with my nose and do other things because I don't feel like editing this video, honestly. I just wanted to come on here and I guess just let you know how I'm doing. I'm not like my happy self in this video.
That is because you're pretending to be depressed to get sympathy from your audience. You're laughing your way to the bank all the time. You're full of pee and vinegar all the time, telling people off. You ain't depressed. You lie.
And there's just the same things going on. I have been struggling with mental health, like my whole teenage adult life, basically.
Yeah, and let me tell you what your real disorders are: narcissism, sociopath, and chronic liar. That's a disorder. You lie.
And a lot of you know that because I've shared a lot of my personal life, which makes it hard for me to stop sharing like I sometimes want to, because when I start feeling vulnerable and too open. But if you guys want to see my life, and there's a lot of struggle with that as well, right? So it's not all giggles and everything else. So I just have been really down the past couple of days.
Chantel, please. Like the last few days when you're driving around your car and getting Starbucks and getting extra flavor shots and laughing your head off and going getting your walker and dragging pizza for the walk and laughing your head off every step of the way. Oh girl, you've been having a tough time lately. You dang liar, you lie!
And I've just been unable to really pull myself out of the funk.
1, 2, 3, 4. Play that funky music, white trash. Play that funky music, white.
And when I say pull myself out with my mental health the way it is, it feels like I really literally have to try to pull myself out of like quicksand. It's just...
Did y'all see that big sigh she gave? Not only is it acting, she also looked like a bullfrog. Let's have some fun with it.
My mind doesn't shut off. I have no energy, like, to just even do anything.
Except for setting up the camera, writing this phony script, getting it all practiced and rehearsed, shooting it, editing it, and then uploading it and publishing it. Well, look at here. Guess what? You do all that, you are not clinically depressed. You lie. You lie!
I can't read, and my mind just wanders and wanders. I've been using food to self-medicate again.
As if. Like, after 3 years of you making mukbangs all the time and playing with makeup and buying stuff and making sponsorship deals and making tons of videos, now you're telling us, well, I eat to self-medicate. Get out of here. You're just self-indulgent and lazy. That's a condition too. self-indulgent and lazy. Those are your conditions. Those are your disorders. There's no way you have that type of production over 3 years and you're clinically depressed and now you're lying and say, oh, that makes me medicate with food.
And
do you not love her fake little sighs? Those fake sighs go real good with the lies. That's pretty good, huh? Slide on the bottom right, subscribe. Go on.
I just go through these cycles. And I go through these cycles where I feel like, for some reason, that if I ignore these issues and just keep self-talking myself that I can deal with them and control them, that it's going to happen.
That Chantel cycle graphic that I put up there, there's some truth to it. It's just that if you go a little bit deeper, what Chantel's all about is just creating drama. It's not like, oh, dang, she failed again. She's getting angry. She's just creating drama. It's all acting as far as I'm concerned. It's just lie, just lie to the people, and just keep it going for money.
What's the definition of insanity again? Yeah. Anyways, so my anxiety, depression, I haven't even been able to go and deal with my medical responsibilities that I'm supposed to have done this week. Just don't want to deal with life at all, and don't have the energy, the mental energy to do it. So I am waiting for an appointment because I was going to say, you're probably wondering how am I going to fix all this. So I am waiting for my appointment in August.
Keep putting everything into the future like you always do. And then when you get there, it'll be like, oh, because of COVID-19, it got postponed. Oh, something happened. I twisted my foot. I can't go. You already done everything with the doctor. He gave you a diet. It was especially for you. And you said, it's not for me. There you go.
Unfortunately, they didn't have any earlier availability. If something does become available, they're going to call me and let me know. But for now, August, I think closer to mid-August, is when my first appointment for psychotherapy is going to be. And they're going to do an assessment, determine what kind of therapy I would benefit from the most.
Complete demonetization of your channel. Now, myself do not believe the stories you spin and say, oh, I'm clinically depressed. I'm severely depressed. I got an eating disorder. You know what other things are real? Just being self-indulgent and lazy and thinking to yourself, I don't have any other plans for anything. I like this money. I'm going to be deceiving and gaslight the audience and keep the money coming in. Well, if you really are sick, then this is just all wrong. You got to be off YouTube. You got to go live with family. And you just publish your videos on a personal website for no money at all. How about you do that?
And then I called my family doctor today and I said, I need help. Like, I need to get back on medication. Because when I was taking the escitalopram, which is an antidepressant, anti-anxiety, I did feel more functional, felt more optimistic. And so I'm going to start back on that, just the lower dose for now. And not just going to stop taking it like I did last time, like an idiot. So yeah, my doctor is amazing. Like, she was like, my doctor's amazing. But what was I gonna say?
Remember that script, girl. Remember that script. You're gonna do this all one shot. No editing. You still gotta write all the, the description and the tags and everything and put a title on it. Hey, don't let that work be wasted. Remember the script. Remember the script, girl.
I can't even focus. Yeah, so, she was like trying to get me out of my anxiety and like saying things like, you have to like confront your fears, because if you keep succumbing to them, you know, you have to just ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can really happen? And a lot of the anxiety because the anxiety brings upon these like fears, and they're a lot of the time irrational, right? So like this past couple of days, I haven't even wanted to leave my house.
Believe me, Chantal, you will get over it without any doctor or medication in the next few days. Because you gotta get in that car, and you gotta go hit up Starbucks and all the rest of them places. You got anxiety, you put your whole silly life, make a spectacle of yourself on the internet. Yeah, you got anxiety. Right.
So I do feel a lot better when I am doing my vlogs for you guys. I'm so much happier when I go for my walks and I'm on track and I'm eating well. But once I fall off, it's just so hard to get back on. It's just so hard to get back into that groove, because then I start feeling like crap when I'm eating like crap or overeating and not exercising. And it's just so easy to just slip right back into that, I don't know what to call it, rut, you know? So I have to really try to get back on and just face the hardships ahead.
And what are those? Like when Amazon doesn't bring all your latest shipment of toys and goodies, and he's like, well, you're supposed to be here in 3 days. It's now 3.5 days. I'm going to send an email. Can I get a discount? Hardships like that?
But, I don't know. I was talking to her about maybe going back on Vyvanse, which Vyvanse is a medication usually given for ADHD. It's a form of amphetamine, and it did help me not think about food the whole day.
Chantal, she's got first world problems. Chantal, she's got first world problems. Chantal's got first world problems. Chantal, come on, everybody come on. Chantal, she's got first world problems. Get out of here. You just want to be a victim. It's like everybody says in the comments here. We're watching somebody who doesn't have food, eating disorder. We're watching a lunatic who just wants to be a professional victim and get money for it.
But it made my anxiety a lot worse, because you're almost jittery on it. I don't know how to explain it. But I don't know. I was thinking maybe going on a lower dose, because
if maniacs such as Chantal had their way, there'd be no personal responsibility for anything the human being does. So what do? I burn down houses. That's a disease. You gotta try this chemical. And I steal things. Well, that's a disorder. We gotta adjust this. How about you have, you don't got no job to go to. You roll in a bit. Why don't you try having like 6 cups of coffee in one day? Then have one pretty good sized meal at the end of the day. Why don't you try that? It's like, oh my gosh, I gotta adjust this and that. It's like, okay. Alright, I guess there's no such thing as human willpower anymore. You gotta go to Big Pharma. You gotta go to a big farmer to get any of that.
I did like the energy it gave me. It just made me do everything I needed to do. And I didn't think about food the whole day. Now, whenever it wears off in the evening, you start thinking about food again. Obviously, you become hungry again. So it's not like you know what I mean? But she didn't think it would be really good medication because of the anxiety issue. So anyway, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I have to go pick up my medication right now, and I'm gonna start that. Hopefully that will help. And I need to get back on track. And yeah. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I guess that's it. I'll be back whenever I can make some videos for you guys. I'm still having trouble deciding like what kind of content I want to do, same old problems, because you know, just do what you want, but I want to like, you know, I do want to be a successful YouTuber, and I feel like with that comes structure to your and consistency to your channel, which I have not been able to do. And I think, you know, that's really stunted the growth of my channel, along with just my anger outbursts. Because I was thinking about that, and I was like, don't my followers know that whenever I'm angry and I lash out, it's not at my supporters, it's not at my loyal viewers. And then I thought, like, I'm stupid because I'm supposed to not negative self-talk, but
Yes, Chantel, really, you are depressed, and you're not just feeling blue. You're not just depressed. You're clinically depressed, and you're not just clinically depressed. You're an extreme case. You are severely depressed. I can't take any more of these artificial pauses of yours and these fake sighs, and there's stuff we can react to, and then there's stuff that's just so boring it's gonna have people turn off this channel. So we're just gonna push it forward a little bit.
and that makes me feel like insecure about myself, because you know, I go on like Instagram, and pretty much most people on there are just like, their lives just look so perfect, you know, and it makes me feel like maybe I should like step it up, and I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. I know what your disorder is. I mean, you got several of them. None of them are eating disorders or depression. One of them is I'm a silly little girl in an adult woman's body. I go on Instagram and everything looks perfect. You need to be thrown into the street and find out what real life's about. You know, it's about time. You're 36 years of age. That's what you need. You don't need another pill, idiot.
Like, you just feel like not as good, and it's just like, why do we have to compete with one another instead of not feeling as good? Why don't we're just different instead of not as good? But that's human nature, you know. It's human nature to try to be just competitive with everyone else. It's just the kind of cutthroat world we live in.
My goodness gracious, Chantel. Life can be horrible. This big bad old world expects you to have to do something worthwhile to contribute to society, to, I don't know, earn a bit of a living, pull your own weight, you know? Oh, heck, things are so unfair. Why can't we all just turn on our computers and turn on Instagram and wish our troubles away and have a nice big YouTube income? And shucks, you got so many troubles, Chantel. You got so many troubles, Chantel.
And that world doesn't care if you're suffering mentally, you know.
Especially when you are not, and you're lying about it, and everybody can figure that you are lying because you've been making tons of videos the last 3 years, and people who are clinically depressed do not have that kind of output, Chantel. So you're all just sitting there lying, and heck, I mean, your performance is so bad you can't even blame the world one more time without busting into a little giggle. They don't care when you're suffering.
You better pull your shit together and fake it till you make it. I can't fake it. I can't fake it.
It is apparent that you are faking it. It's just you're not a gifted actress, and the performance is rather bad. You ain't fooling anybody anymore except for the silly people that follow you over at your channel. Because it's been too long.
Anyway. I guess I just get angry because I don't want these issues.
Holy Toledo, what are we looking at? This is what happened when you get lucky with YouTube channel and you start getting income. And it cuts you off from all work that you have to do. And what do you do to get this income? You just sit there and eat. You sit there and eat. Now, everybody's got delivery. And I never thought that, it would be practical for McDonald's and Burger King to have to-your-door delivery. Well, now we have that. And she just sits there and, oh, shoot, I wish I had more money. I hate to have to do anything for it. What the heck kind of a piece of white trash are we looking at?
I don't want them. And I mean that, that's why I deny them so much instead of just dealing with them head on. I guess that's it. Such a boring, dull, depressing video. But, that's, like I said, that's reality from my life. Anyways, I just am severely depressed right now, so. And I think that the problem with my binge eating is a form of self-medicating.
So, after more than 3 years of you producing videos all the time, which a clinically depressed person could not do, 3 years of videos of you clowning around, laughing, having a great time, doing the silly mukbangs, doing the silly stories, laughing, driving around, getting fast food in the middle of the night, doing live streams, acting the fool all the time, making money, doing sponsorship deals. Now, you're going to tell us that you're severely depressed and you make a pig of yourself because you're self-medicating the depression. Chantel, you don't have clinical depression. What you have is a willingness to be a professional victim, which also is a screwed up condition which a real psychiatrist would probably help you with. The problem is you're comfortable with the money. The money! Wait 1 minute. Shut up. You have said everything that you can say. You repeated yourself plenty. Are you going to pull out that last card, and threaten to kill yourself? Are you going to do that? No. Would Chantel do that?
I just get really tired of fighting sometimes. So that's what's going on.
Is it not amazing that I managed to get through this whole thing without swearing once? I have had enough of this garbage. I want to thank y'all for coming by. And, well, it's time for Chantel to live her truth. Right? Come on, Chantel. Live your truth.
Just bugger off and go watch something else.
Parts of that one were tough. So please, subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Bottom right-hand corner. Come on, I did a good job. Remember those jokes at the start? I told you to be entertained. I worked on those. Go on, click on Chantel's angry mug. She's angry at everybody because she can't be a celebrity Instagram with having no hard work to get there or any talent. Bottom right-hand corner, give you a little bit of time to do it. Hey, you did a good job, please. Well, I hope you did it. And you still got time. Go do it. Thanks for coming by.